Okay guys, it's xRellic here and welcome to another episode of Mission Minecraft, Mission 004. And I think what I'm going to be doing today is actually leaving the mine, and the reason for that is, well, some of you have wanted or asked me to build a house before we go down into the mine. So I think I'm going to do that, and after of course we deal with this skeleton. Boom. Okay. So we're gonna deal with the, we're gonna build ourselves a little house, I think, before we actually get down in the mines. And I think this is the way to where we first came in, so we're gonna head up this way. Hopefully it's a little safer than those jerks shooting at me. And, you know, building a house is one of my favorite things, so I was actually kind of happy when you guys asked me to, this is kind of nerve-wracking because I feel like there might be a creeper that kind of just drops down on me and blows me up and kills me. But that's okay. Also, another thing that I'm going to be doing is creating some armor. I know I've got some iron saved up, and hopefully it's enough to get a few pieces of armor down. Obviously, I've lit up this area. I'm gonna leave this little underwater cavern, and the only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a couple things from it. I'm gonna leave basically the basics like the workbench, the bed, but I'm gonna grab, you know, the necessary things like the iron that I want. Some no, I'm gonna leave this coal here actually, just in case. And the rest can stay here too. Yeah, that's fine. And we're gonna try and find a place where we can build a house, because I feel like a house is something that I should build before I go down into the mines. And obviously one of the things I'll have to do is set my spawn point pretty quickly so that if I do die while I'm building this thing, I can respawn pretty close instead of down, I think down in the mine, because I didn't destroy that bed. So I would respawn down in the mine. So I'm gonna have to reset that quickly. What we're gonna do is head up on top of this mountain. I always like to get a high view and see kind of where I'm going to want to build my place of residence. So we're going to head up here. Also, when you get high, you can kind of see the landscape, and it's always nice taking a view out on your domain. So, no, I could look out right now, but it's always nice to get as high as possible and get the biggest view possible. So we're going to head up here. I don't want that. Oh, crud. Okay. Oh, I'm glad there's clean. Alright. So obviously I'd like a nice open little area. I don't like this area. But I'm thinking, oh crud, go away cloud. Come on. You're just being a jerk and ruining it. Can you guys see through here? I cannot see through here much. So we got like a hillside here. I would like a nice open area. Trees are okay. I mean, I'm gonna need the lumber anyways. But you know, I don't want to do too much excavating of the area that I'm gonna try and head down a bit so we can see. Oh goodness. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to deal with being. Oh man, how am I getting out of here? One problem at a time. I'm thinking right there is a good area. Just, you know, a little hill, a little down valley. That'll probably be my farm. I'll probably try and make a little. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We've got a plan. Okay, well, maybe I can make my way to that water. Maybe I'll just build up. I'm just gonna get by this way. Yeah. So we know where we're going. That's always good. And we're gonna build a little house. And we're just gonna eventually we're gonna just expand that house and create new houses, new types of houses. But right now, it'd be nice to have an initial base to work off of. Both of them, I guess, because it's going to be our base and it's going to be the base that we expand. So we're going to be building off of it and out of it. The piggies are, however, in the spot that I wanted to build, so... And I do have wood, don't I? Oh, that is the... Oh, goodness. Look at me throwing my stuff everywhere. Okay, we have wood, right? That way. There we go. Yes, we got... I think we got enough wood. There's some trees over here, too, if we need them. And obviously there's water, and I'm a big fan of water. I like having pools in my JS, my home. Oh, I already had one. Oh well. Alright, well, yeah, so we're gonna do a little bit of excavating, and you gotta jump on this house. Because, obviously you need a base of operations. I actually like building houses a lot. I like building all kinds of houses. I'm probably gonna be building a wooden, maybe a tree. I think we're gonna go with tree house first. It's our first house that's going to be built. I have built a treehouse before, so I know what I'm going to be doing. It's obviously not going to be the same, but I know like how to do it. That's what I meant to say. And there's also going to be a regular house, and there's going to be hopefully an igloo kind of house, and a sand castle. That would be pretty cool, I think. So that's kind of what we're going to be working with. I think once we clear this flat level out, that'll be a nice little base of operations. And yes, I saw this little hole here, and I wish this would extend a little bit farther, but that's okay because we're going to be using that, I guess. Eventually, I'm sure we will. We'll find a use for it. Something like a basement where we can put a minecart system out of, or underground storage, or maybe an underground farm. I like having those in my worlds. And of course, blocks getting destroyed that I didn't want destroyed. So this is not going to be a very adventurous episode of the Mission Minecraft series. Mission 004 is not going to be very adventurous. It's going to be more practical, I guess. Getting a place to live and store and you know, sleep and respawn, because that is something everybody does every day. I just tried to jump on like 3 blocks that were destroyed. That was a fail. Utter fail. So, we're almost done excavating this, and then we can begin planning out what we want to do. Oh, wait. This isn't all. We still gotta do this little base level here. Oh, I didn't. I definitely just destroyed another iron shovel. I don't know why I'm putting iron on these things, but you know what? That's okay. Okay, once we get this house built, we are going to go back in the mine after this house. That'll probably be Mission 005, back to the mine. But, here we go. Alright, so, get some of that. And let's see what we're gonna put down in our first little house. It's not gonna be too extravagant or anything like that. And I know this doesn't seem like it's a point. It has a point, but I'd like a little bit of a bigger base to work with. So we're gonna just dump some of this dirt down. This dirt is not rare at all, and we can just obviously grab it anywhere. Because I'm pretty sure everywhere you look, there is enough dirt to build a dirty hut, which we're not gonna do because dirt huts are stupid. So let's see what we want. We're gonna want a bunch of wood. We're gonna want wood and planks, because obviously when you have a tree house, you got to make the house on an actual tree. You can't make the planks as the base. That doesn't make any sense. So what you have to do, and let's see. I do like having 2 different bases. So I think I'm gonna chop out this stone just because I don't like the way stone looks underneath my houses, or at least my tree houses. I like having them on, you know, a grassy field, not the top of a cave or something like that. So we're gonna chop those out and put some dirt down. Oh, that is wood. That's awkward. We're gonna have a lot of axe work to do, I think. Uh-oh, we're gonna be in trouble soon. I gotta get a move on. I gotta get a big move on because I don't want to be caught down here when nightfall strikes. So I guess we're gonna put some torches down just to give ourselves some light to work with. And the first branch, I think, first tree trunk we're gonna work with is gonna be right here. And the important thing I'm gonna point point out to you guys when we're making this treehouse, if you guys ever want to make a treehouse yourself, is that you want a solid base. You don't want a single one. That looks super weak, and I mean, it's got to make sense. It's got to be sturdy enough to hold a house, essentially, is what I like to point out. And it has to be high enough to avoid creeper explosions, because creeper explosions are going to happen, but you don't want to be caught off guard and have to rebuild your house. So obviously the base isn't too much work. If that gets blown up, you can handle that. But if you lose the bottom of your house and chests and all that kind of stuff, you're gonna have some work to do. So I would recommend building. See, unsaw trying to attack me already. What is this? It's a hostile world. I would recommend building it a little bit higher, like I'm doing. And obviously, when you crouch, you don't fall. So that's something you're going to want to do when you're doing this, because falling is a pain. For example, I didn't even build any ladders or or a way to get up, unfortunately. So I guess we're going to do that right here. And I'm glad I have this workbench so I don't have to go get that other one, because that would be a really big pain. What we're probably going to do is throw some of this stuff down. And, oh, I did not grab the wool. Well, we are going to be working through the night. We're going to have a night shift going on right now. Obviously, you got to find a way to have... Oh, you got to find a way to protect your house so that not just anybody can walk in. And the way I do it is a trapdoor. And those right there are going to have ladders on them. I think what we're going to do is start building some chests so we don't run out of room, because we're starting to do that here. And I'm not just gonna... Oh, maybe there is one more thing we could do, and that is, of course, my mind is blank. Oh, iron. We can throw some iron down and start smelting it. So let's get that going. Let's put them here just for kicks. Grab half of this. Nope, we do not want to do that. No, man, what is going on? All right, here we go. Sometimes I forget that you have to pick up half and you can't drop half. You know what I mean? Like I take half here, but if I try and drop half here, it just places one. So I forget that a lot, actually. And oh my goodness, that is awkward. I'm gonna get shut off the treehouse. Okay, we're gonna have to be careful here, I guess, from all these skeletons who are being jerks and trying to shoot us. But I'm sure we can get a decent protection built. Like, look at this guy. Oh crap. Uh-oh. I don't have ladders built. This is awkward. I'm gonna die. I'm going to die, everybody. Yep, that's awkward. Okay, well, that did not go so well. I got knocked off the treehouse because I didn't have this wool, which I should have grabbed. So let's see what we can quickly put together and head back over there to try and salvage our stuff and get up the what do you call it? Treehouse is what we're gonna call it, because that is what its name is, obviously. So that's awkward. I'm kind of bummed that I died, but we're gonna have to tough through it, I guess. I'm sorry, guys. And what are we gonna do here? We're gonna build some ladders, because we need ladders to get up into the treehouse. And I'm thinking that that dirt pile that I tried building isn't gonna work. It's not gonna get us up there. So what I'm probably gonna do is, oh, this is treacherous. I'm going to sleep. I don't know why I'm kind of bummed. So I thought, oh, I'm gonna get our stuff back, but I should probably sleep. Nighttime is just a treacherous time. So jump into bed and see what we can do in the morning. That's a bummer. Kind of glad it wasn't a creeper, or there wasn't a creeper that killed me, because that would have destroyed some of my stuff, but still a bummer. Still gonna have to kill things. Actually, no, they're gonna burn up in the sunlight. So that works. Make things easier for us, I guess. Now, if I can remember, let's see, when I was up on top of this thing, I looked out over the edge, which was this way. So this is the way we're gonna be heading, because this is the way. This, if I didn't bump my head on this tree, this is the way that we built our little beginning of a treehouse. I think. Not entirely sure, but I feel like right now I'm confident in my directions. It's still this way, right? Okay. Hello, random lava pit. It's gonna be easy to grab lava, I guess, but as long as the house is here somewhere. I think it's just down that hill there. Yes, there it is. So unfortunately we died. It was not very smart of me to not bring the wool and be able to have a place to sleep. Obviously if I had put it right in the middle I would have been fine. But I think most of our stuff is going to be gone. No, I was in the water. I couldn't see anything, but I was in the water, so it might still be there, hopefully. See how much we can recover. Obviously the wood would be nice, and we just did get that. I think all the stuff's still there. I think we'll be able to get most of it back. Alright, so, it's a bummer. Quickly, let's build a little ladder so that that doesn't ever happen again. And this was a fail. This was a very big fail, putting this thing down. Obviously, I failed because you can't put it on that thing because you gotta be able to jump out of this stairs. Come on, come on. You suck. This trapdoor is unbreakable. That's probably why it's such good. What the heck is? Why is there no ladder there? Come on, let's go. Up we go. Maybe that was the problem. Maybe the trapdoor wasn't a problem at all. But let's replace it anyways. So that it just goes like that, and we can go up, 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 get trapped here, and jump up. Alright, so now that that's done, we can also build a bed, which is going to be handy in future nights when up here, when we're still building, so we don't get shot down. I think something like that. So it's kind of in the middle, can't get shot out of it either. Would be a good idea. And you know what, I'm gonna keep building actually. I was gonna call it a quits once we got back, but I think building this simple treehouse isn't enough. We could use some walls and some roofage, I guess. Be a decent way to put it. Obviously, iron, that's a treat. Love getting iron because it's pretty much a necessity. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some sand in here so we have a way to look out across the lands. Because that's actually really important when you're in a treehouse. You got to be able to look out so that you can see what you're going to be dealing with. I like to create a kind of a wall-sized or wide window that kind of traverses the entire floor and goes along the entire wall. That's just me. We're going to see. Maybe I'll just do a kind of true windows that are more rectangular and go just, you know, more height-wise than just one block all the way around, which is what I usually do. I guess we'll see. See what we do when this glass is done. Mostly because we only have 16 pieces right now. Unless, I'm not actually sure, but can we break up? Can I break up the sandstone? Because I do have some sandstone. Let's see, wouldn't be here, wouldn't be here, wouldn't be here. Would it be here? No. Would it be here? No. Would it be here? Nope. Sandstone into sand. Swing and a miss. Sandstone into sand. Swing and a miss. Alright, so I guess that's not going to be Possible? Is it? No. 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 Alright, it's not gonna, I guess it's not possible. So we're just gonna have to deal with that. We're gonna do what we're gonna do what we can with windows, I guess. Dang it, I knew that would fall. And I guess, yeah, we're gonna build some walls. Is that, what kind of height do we want? We don't want it right on our heads. I don't like that. We may actually need more wood. So, a wood excursion is possible. We have to do that. But first, let's see how much we can get done here. Basic walls, you know, the huge. And I'd like to put some more torches outside so that we don't get surprised. I'm definitely gonna need more wood, and I'm definitely gonna need to put this wooden sword away, because it was like using a wooden sword is like walking into a gunfight holding a stick. And it's not going to be very helpful when really anything attacks you. It's just basic, because you can't even block with the thing. Like, you can't even block in this one. I've seen people do it in the other Minecraft, which is awesome. Like, you can block in that one. I'm jealous. Oh, I still have the other wood. Awesome. All right. Well, the base level's done. So now I can walk along it and do this. I could do that before, I guess, but no, I couldn't. What am I talking about? Oh, yes, I could. But I like not being able to remember that. Oh, I was going to put windows here. Whatever. We're just going to do this and then put the windows in after. Maybe I'll put the windows in right now, because they're probably almost done. They are done. Okay. Alright, we're going to put in some basic windows into our little tree fort. And then once we get the windows done, I'm probably going to end this episode and go and get some more supplies, because we did run out here. So I'm going to put some basic windows in. Let's go some, like, I'm going to cut out where I want the windows first. So let's just go like this every 2 inner ones. So 1, 2 here, 1, 2 here, 1, 2 here, 1, 2 here, 1, 2 here. Yes. 1, 2 here. Well, yeah, we're gonna see how this looks. See how much we have left over and see what we can do. Boom, boom, boom. So if we're standing inside, okay, I guess we could use some more windowage. Could make everyone a double. Yeah, we're gonna start making every single one a double. That one gets to be a triple because I don't want to waste glass. And eventually, oh, misplaced block. Okay, well that was a waste. Eventually we'll make this whole, yeah, we're just gonna make this whole thing window eventually, because that's how I make my windows. I make them full walls length essentially. Maybe I'll do the next level 2 this time. I usually only do 1 level, but maybe I'll expand it so that we'll be able to see more. Which means the corner's always cleaned out and you can see every direction, which I actually really like doing. Just like being able to view out into the lands, even though actually I like that view. And once I clear the tree, maybe we can see farther that way too. We'll see. For now, we're gonna put as much as we can, and we're gonna stop it here for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the beginning of the treehouse. I'll be finishing it in the next episode, and hopefully it'll be a nice little base of operations for us, and we won't die again making any more treehouses. I'll try and light the area up so that they don't spawn here and kill us. And again, I'm sorry for dying, but I guess it happens sometimes, and I hope you guys tune in next time for the next version of Mission Minecraft, where we finish this treehouse. So see you guys then.